This is Dave, and I'm going to show you how to build the Stagecoach. Are you building the right thing? If you are, then you might have pieces that look like this in front of you. There's a Stagecoach looking thing with some wheels and some front components. And I think we'll start with one of these. Let's punch out first, not that part, but let's punch out the carriage looking thing. And when you punch out the carriage, you're going to go ahead and fold down the edges so that you see Zatchu punch on the outside, and it starts to look a little bit like a carriage. So it's kind of U-shaped, and then you can put the tabs through the little holes and make it hold together like this. Once you got that, you're going to want to punch out the pieces that look like they kind of have axles on them. That's where the wheels are going to go. And you're going to fold them up so that they'll look like this first. This is the place where the driver is going to sit on top of, and this is going to go in the front of the carriage. You fold the axles like this and get ready to attach it to the rest of the carriage. Are you just about ready? Okay, well, this is how it goes on. Basically, the narrower part is at the top and the wider part is at the bottom. And then you want this yellow axle piece to kind of fit into the bottom of the carriage so that it's nice and stable for when we put the wheels on. I've got it just about right here, but you might be able to do better. When you're done with the front piece, we're going to make the back piece with the mail pouch. We're going to punch it out first and then fold it up so that it looks like this. You want to make it so that it has all of its angles right. And then you're going to punch it into the back of the carriage. And you'll find this slot for that towards the top of the back. And when you get it in, it'll look something a little bit like this. Okay, you see how the back and the front are both on together. Good. And you've got two axles there for where we can put our wheels on in a little bit. I sometimes like to fold up the corners there so that they look like fenders. Okay, now we maybe punch out the top railing and the wheels and the little man who's going to drive the carriage. My, he looks white. Okay, so we're going to punch out the top railing and we're going to fold it together and pinch the two sharp ends together like this. And once they're together, we'll put it into the top of the carriage like that. Okay, it's starting to look more like a carriage that could carry something. Now we're going to take our pasty fellow and we're going to fold him up a little bit so that he'll sit nicely, and then if we fold the tabs down correctly, he'll stay fixed in his seat while he's driving. Feel free to decorate him. Next, we'll punch the wheels out, and you can see that the bigger wheels are going to go in the back and the smaller wheels are going to go in the front. There's a big wheel in the back. And once you get all the wheels on nice and tight, the carriage should sit nicely on top of all four wheels. And there's our driver. Well, how is this carriage going to go anywhere? I think it needs probably something to pull it. And it's good that we have horses. We have 6 horses because that's just the way we do things with this particular Stagecoach. We're going to punch out the horses and put each horse together. And when you do that with a pile of horse bits, you get a pile of horses. So here's our 6 horses pulling the Stagecoach, and everything looks great. I'm glad you followed me this far, and I hope that you've gotten some good results. Please feel free to send me some feedback if you have other ideas. Okay, that's it. Thanks for putting together the Stagecoach, and signing off from Zatchu Punch headquarters. This is Dave.